These places are shrouded in mystery, with legends passed down for centuries, but they are still steeped in their tragic pasts. Whether these spots are from the 12th or 21st century, each has an interesting history, with plenty of ghost sightings and creepy experiences. So in this video, we are going to discuss Top 10 Most Haunted Places in the World. The video is going to be amazing. Make sure to stick till the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Chateau de Brissac, Maine-Loire, France. Dubbed as the Giant of the Loire Valley, this is the highest castle in France, boasting 7 floors, 204 rooms, numerous portrait galleries, and a private opera house, which seats 200 people. It was a fortress built by the Counts of Anjou in the 11th century, and King Louis XIII dropped by in 1620. When not startling guests by her appearance, she can be heard moaning around the castle. The chateau is a popular hotel that hosts special events such as a Christmas market and tastings of the well-regarded wines, produced from its own vineyards. Guests who are brave enough to stay overnight enjoy rooms lavishly decorated with period furniture. Number 9. Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. A late Victorian mansion with intricate cast iron lattice work, built by wealthy landowner Christopher William Crawley in 1876. Reputedly Australia's most haunted house. Take your pick. There's the young child who was dropped down the stairs, the maid who fell from the balcony, or the stable boy who burned to death. The most active, however, is the ghost of the son of the caretaker, who was found curled up next to the dead body of his mother and chained up for 40 years. The house currently operates as a B&B, offering dinner followed by a ghost tour where you can learn all about its gruesome past. Those who dare can spend the night in the haunted homestead. Number 8. Castle of Good Hope, Cape Town, South Africa. The first ghost was spotted in 1915 when the apparition of a tall gentleman was seen jumping off the side of one of the castle walls, and then walking between the bastions Leerdam and Orange. Another famous ghost, the Lady in Grey, was often seen running through the castle, holding her face and crying hysterically, but has not been seen since a woman's body was found during excavations. Arguably one of the world's best preserved 17th century buildings, the castle is now a popular tourist attraction with 3 prestigious museums, a memorial to Cristo, the leader of the Khoi nation, and an opportunity to learn more of the hidden history surrounding the castle on a guided tour. You can also eat in the restaurant in the front courtyard and watch the key ceremony and cannon firing. Number 7. Bankar Fort, Rajasthan, India. The ruins of a fort city built in the 17th century, Bankar Fort consists of fort walls, bazaars, havelis, royal palaces, and numerous temples, with 3 grand stories you can explore. But do not be fooled by the beauty of these ruins, as they are ranked as the most haunted fort in India. Bankar Fort is now an archaeological site known as the House of Ghosts. It is possible to hire a guide who can show you around the site and give you the details of its eerie past. Be sure to visit in daylight, as the fort is closed between sunset and sunrise, with locals convinced that anyone who spends the night amongst the ruins will never be seen again. Number 6. Myrtles Plantation, USA. Myrtles Plantation has been called one of the most terrifying places in America. Situated in the small town of St. Francisville, northwest of New Orleans, is the mansion of Myrtles Plantation, bordered by a 125-foot veranda. The stained glass front door leads into a grand foyer displaying a huge French crystal chandelier. With 10 people being murdered in the mansion itself, it's no surprise there have been so many reported ghost sightings, the most famous of which is Chloe, who had her ear cut off by her lover. She wears a green turban, peering intently at visitors while they're in bed, and has even appeared in a photograph. Despite being known as the most haunted house in America, the plantation is now a pretty bed and breakfast offering 12 accommodations. Ghost tours are run from the site, and you can choose between daily tours or the spookier and more popular evening tours. And soon a new restaurant on site will bring fresh, local food to visitors. Number 5. Dragstrom, Denmark. Dragstrom Slot, or Dragstrom Castle, was originally built in 1215, making it one of the oldest castles in Denmark and reportedly the most haunted castle in all of Europe. In the 16th and 17th century, parts of it were used to house prisoners of noble or ecclesiastical rank, and in 1694 it was rebuilt in a Baroque style. The hotel offers their own guided tour explaining the history of the building, but for a truly terrifying experience, book a ghost tour including a 2-night stay, a tour highlighting the spooky occupants, and dinner at the gourmet restaurant. Number 4. Teatro Tapia, San Juan, Puerto Rico. First built in 1824, the Italian-style horseshoe-shaped opera house in San Juan, Puerto Rico, has been the center of the city's cultural life for over 100 years. Don't let its supernatural connection put you off. It's worth a visit for its unique design alone. The stalls here are said to be haunted by the spirit of an actress who fell to her death during a performance. She returned to haunt the venue from beyond the grave and can still be heard, at times, singing from the stage. There have even been reports of doors slamming shut backstage. Teatro Tapia, in addition to its fame as one of Puerto Rico's most haunted sites, hosts a full calendar of more earthly events, including frequent ballet and opera performances. Number 3. Shawnee Church, Beijing, China. Shawnee 81, commonly known as Shawnee Church, was first built in 1910, not as a church, but as the North China Union Language School to teach Mandarin Chinese to missionaries from the West. From the 1930s, the Chaoyangmen neighborhood of Beijing's most imposing house served as a Catholic church, until the communist government took control of the building in the 1950s. Truth be told, there's still a bit of dispute as to the building's true origins. One grisly tale about Shawnee Church's origins suggests it was the home for a Chinese National Party official in 1949. That story didn't end so well. The house is still abandoned, though. It's considered the most haunted place in Beijing and is left undisturbed by the city's wider population, wary of the ghostly householders. Unless, of course, there's an opportunity to film a movie there. Number 2. Kelly's Castle, Batu, Geja, Malaysia. This unfinished mansion, built in a Moorish revival and Indo-Saracenic style, was started by a Scottish planter named William Kelly Smith. It was meant to be a gift to his wife, but sadly he died of pneumonia in Lisbon, Portugal, where he was visiting to purchase a lift for the property. Neither his wife nor his children could bear to return to the property, and the other family didn't wish to return to Malaysia, so it was left to decay and become derelict. Photographers visiting the area for its nature and wildlife have claimed to see ghostly figures standing by the window frames. The man himself, Mr. Kelly Smith, despite dying in Portugal, is still said to haunt the second-floor hallway, no doubt disappointed his grand vision was never completed. Number 1. Casa de la Puisia, Bogota, Colombia. Located in the Candelaria neighborhood of Bogota, Casa de la Puisia was the home of the great modernist poet José Silva. He was known to be quite morbid and lived through several personal tragedies, including the death of his beloved sister, Alvara. He also lost many of his finest works, handwritten manuscripts, during a shipwreck. Geja died in the house in 1896 at the young age of 30. In 1995, it was declared a Colombian national monument for its historic significance. Singer Silva himself is said to still haunt his house. Visitors frequently report hearing the poet muttering under his breath from other rooms. Casa de Puisia Silva remains a listed national monument in Colombia. Visitors and locals alike can see the house during one of its regular poetry readings or literary workshops. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.